Come on in. Yep, y'all come on in. Y'all gonna like this one. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. This low-key me finna be petty. This low-key me, I might be about to piss some people off. Episode I ain't saying, I'm just saying with the Raw With Me Nation, man. Y'all put that I'm ready for this. I got certain people, I see certain people in front of me as I'm getting ready to do this video, and it's a whole bunch of flames in front of me. Red. I see folks. I'm looking at people right now. I see them, just can't touch them. Y'all see the video? This video is dedicated to the fans of Ryan Coogler. It is. I got a question. First of all, I'm not perfect. I like to tell people that I'm not perfect, and I'm not the sharpest pencil in the box. I'm not. I do have a vivid imagination, though. I do. I do have a vivid imagination. I do. I absolutely do. But I got a question. And it's a question for the Ryan Coogler fan base. You know, if I say Ryan Coogler, y'all automatically get mad at me and everything like that. And that's, I accept that for what that is. You know, if that's your guy, you should defend it. Hold him accountable when he's wrong, but you should defend it. But like I said, I got a question. It's serious as cancer. Who could make that? No. So I don't know how many videos this is on Recast TChalla, but good God Almighty, I know it's a lot. And I've been at this for a minute. Shout out to my man Gabbo from Machiavelli Media, hollering at me and everything like that. Shout out to my man Sinclair, because I had part A of the idea. Sinclair the Wolf came in with part B, and it was like, that's it right there. That's a great idea. So we know. Listen, August 28th, we lost Chadwick over this. That hurt. An emotional impact was felt by a lot of people. I was one of them. An emotional impact for a plethora of reasons. Children, adults, men, women, various ethnicities affected. Adults, we knew we lost a good person. Adults, we did. We knew that. We knew we had lost, like, forget everything else. The acting, we knew we lost a good person. That's why everybody felt the way that they felt. Our children, they knew the actor portrayed the hero. So to them, undeveloped minds, immature minds, naive minds, the character had passed. It says a lot that a lot of children felt that type of way about a character they had just recently came to know. Come on now, 2018. Said a lot. Said a lot about his portrayal of the character, which, Kevin Feige say iconic, but bruh, I have nothing else to compare it to. That's not a fair comparison. It's not. And considering the actors who have voiced T'Challa, it's some names that could have did something with this role had they been given the opportunity to do so. But nevertheless, our children, unless they had a mom and dad that were just, locked in, like my kids are, they didn't see the difference. They didn't understand the difference. They thought it was one person. But like I said, adults, we knew better. We knew the significance. Those who weren't introduced to T'Challa at the movie theater, but had been introduced to T'Challa a while ago via reading. Sidebar. They say if you want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book. That's a running joke. It is. It's still prevalent in 2022. Anyway, people that have been knowing about T'Challa, had been reading about T'Challa, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, people that remember reading when he got into it with the Fantastic Four, people that remember reading about T'Challa in the 80s. We knew the significance of it. As I was speaking to Mr. Ray Smith, under rules of underwear, they never had any under rules for a black superhero. The Falcon was the only Mexico superhero they made back in the day with the Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman with the shark. I had that set. But Falcon was it. That was the only black superhero that we had an action figure of. They wasn't going to give us T'Challa. Hell no. They gave us the dude that used to be a drug dealer. They gave us the dude that back then was very much portrayed as Captain America's sidekick. Yes. Not partner, sidekick. That's how he got portrayed. You say what you want to. That's how he got portrayed. So we knew the significance of the character, having the character killed off. We knew that was like, no, we're not doing that one. Heck no. And so my idea, when you take into consideration Disney Studios, Marvel Studios, why weren't we doing a Chadwick Boseman movie biopic? I've been screaming that since January last year and tagged quite a few of y'all in. Those of y'all that's on Roland Martin's level ain't said nothing, but you say you love it. Those of y'all on Roland Martin's level, you love to talk about how Ryan Coogler brought Black Panther to us, how Chadwick Boseman brought T'Challa to life. You never talk about anything else about Chadwick Boseman. You're fine. Your silence is consent for them to kill off the character. Not do anything else in regards to honoring Chadwick Boseman. Even though we can articulate to you that, and you've seen it because you have people that are in your tax bracket, people that are in your status that have done things to acknowledge Chadwick Boseman. You've seen the projects. Howard, The Harder They Fall. If you read comic books, Avengers, I think it's Avengers 45. The Boseman helicarrier flying over Wakanda. Had nothing to do with killing off the character, nor tying Chadwick Boseman legacy to that character like that. But Marvel is a movie studio. Marvel Studios, that's a movie studio. They create movies there. Disney Studios is a movie studio. And despite what we may have been led to believe, they make more than animated movies over there. They do. So with Ryan Coogler, y'all love him. I like him. Big difference. I like him as a director. I don't know him as a person. I don't know what he's capable of doing or not doing as a person. As a director, I see what he's doing on the screen. I don't know Nate Moore as a person. Don't too particularly care for him based on his actions. I don't like him. I don't dislike him. I don't have no use for Nate Moore. But when it comes to talent-wise, we talking skill set and what he did as far as like inclusion. Hell, I put me up against Nate Moore any day, all day, every day, twice on Sunday. I do believe you would have liked Alpha Flight better as a movie that includes everybody as opposed to the Celestials. As a matter of fact, Alpha Flight wouldn't have seemed forced to you. It wouldn't have seemed like it was pushing an agenda. You just would have got a good ass movie. And we would have had everybody represented. You know that if you read comic books. But now, if you're a brilliant mind, you don't have to read comic books to celebrate an actor you say you love. You don't have to be a comic book fan to do that. You just have to have the resources available to you to honor that actor that you said you wrote words for. You would never hear him speak. You wrote words for him. You would never hear him speak. Ryan, do you know what would be beautiful? Is at the end of the Chadwick Boseman movie biopic, after y'all have paid y'all farewells to him at the end of the movie, the end of the Chadwick Boseman movie biopic, we get to see some of those words that you wrote for Chadwick that he would never speak. Ryan, there wouldn't be a dry eye in the house. There wouldn't. Your status as a legendary film director, brother, you have no idea. But y'all are at a movie studio, and the best idea that two black men could come up with to honor another black man is to kill off a black fictional character in honor of that black man. And it only took you minutes. Well, you said you arrived to that conclusion in 2020. It is 2022. You didn't start filming until July 2021. You mean to tell me at no point in time, two intelligent brothers who probably gonna sit around here and tell everybody that they pro-black, at no point in time did you brothers sit back and say, let's revisit this? As intelligent as you are, working for the movie studio that you're working for, you never contemplated coming up with another way of honoring this man that had something to do with celebrating his life as opposed to reminding us of his death. I'm not the sharpest pencil in the box, but I can't believe that y'all never once thought of that. Ryan, let me look at you. You who was just faced with death not too long ago, because I know that situation all too familiar. People think I'm being hard on you. No, brother, I'm not being hard on you. I know what that's like to have people with a gun, they hand on the damn gun, and you thinking about your mortality. I know what that's like. But I also know what it's like to take other people into consideration. I know what it's like to put others before me. I know what it's like to sacrifice. I know what it's like to go against that giant and say, you know what? I'm not going to do that. So I'm looking at you, Ryan. I ain't got no use for Nate. Nate old enough to know better. But I'm looking at you because you still young enough to write this course. You were just at Bank of America. Profile. Because of the images, the negative stereotypes that are out there about black people. I call it karma. People think I was being, no, I call it karma. That was your wake-up call. God trying to tell you something. If you, Ryan Coogler, can be seen as a criminal, that should tell you we need more positive images out there, Ryan. Whether they be real or whether they be fictional. We need more positive images out there. Now watch this. Let me draw another comparison to you. Y'all will feel this one. And this is the sad ass ugly truth of it. We talk about addition by subtraction. Let me tell you what addition by subtraction is in the real world. Addition by subtraction is, and let me knock on wood, because I don't want nothing unfortunate to happen. We don't need just Ryan Coogler. We need other black directors out there. We need other black film producers out there. We do. We don't just need Ryan. We need a plethora. But you know what addition by subtraction is in the real world? If something would have unfortunately happened to Ryan Coogler, where he was unable to direct that movie, and I'm not talking about him getting killed or anything like that. I'm talking about just physically incapacitated, where he couldn't be on the set. You know what addition by subtraction is? Addition by subtraction is Disney saying, Ryan, we good with you. You going over there and sit down and everything like that. We're going to go ahead and let you go. And we're going to bring in another black director. That's addition by subtraction. You know what addition is? Addition is Disney saying, hey, Ryan, we're going to wait till you get healthy to start filming Black Panther 2 again, and then them hiring another black film director to do another movie. See, that's addition. It's a shame y'all not getting that. The video gonna go too long. Like I said, I'm not the sharpest pencil in the box. I can't believe that the idea to have a Chadwick Boseman biopic, that I'm the only one that thought of it. And I'm one of the few that thinks that that's still a great idea. That's a whole lot better than that damn idea that y'all got going on. Now watch this one. All proceeds from that movie, the Chadwick Boseman movie biopic, could go to Howard. It could go to the drama program that they named after Chadwick Boseman to ensure that we have other Chadwick Bosemans going forward. Because contrary to what Anthony Mackie said, contrary to what you said, Anthony Mackie, we got more Chadwicks coming. To hear what you got to say. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.